Serious stuff from Facebook. They're making changes to the news feed. More updates from family and friends. Fewer coming at you from businesses. The stock was down and down big on Friday. Scott Galloway is with us now. He's the author of The Four, The Hidden DNA of Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Google. Scott, welcome back to the program. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Now, do you think that as the head guy at Facebook, that Zuckerberg should show more responsibility to his shareholders, the owners of the company, or his 2 billion customers? Where does his allegiance lie?
So typically, when you're good to your customers, it's the same as being good to your shareholders. That if you can offer your consumers a fantastic experience and put them at the top of the pyramid, that ultimately the shareholders benefit. So I don't think it's an either or. I think as long as your consumers think it's a fantastic service, you'll figure out ways to monetize it.
Your point has always been that the power amassed by these big technology companies is just too much, and you really got to rein them in. It strikes me that Zuckerberg has enormous power. He decides what goes into the news feed or the feed of 2 billion people every day.
Most powerful person in the world that doesn't have a button, so to speak. It can literally influence elections, if we've seen, can influence your mood. Facebook is probably the most talked about drug or product in terms of teen depression now. But I saw in your last segment, is this going to be bad for business? I think Mark Zuckerberg would rather wear Snap spectacles every day than do anything that's bad for business. You're going to see an acceleration in their ad revenue, not a decline.
Really?
This is a head fake. This is pretending to be concerned about some of the criticism they've fallen under. The ad load will not change. It's still the most robust collection of targets in the world with the most robust targeting. The business is not going to. The business is going to continue to accelerate.
Here's another example of the power of Amazon. Amazon says its online grocery sales have surged since it bought Whole Foods last year. Again, there's no stopping the Amazon effect, and there's no stopping this company. Even though you would like to rein it in, there's no mechanism for reining it in at the moment. Or is there?
Well, Whole Foods to Amazon will be what Instagram was to Facebook. This is the best acquisition of the last decade. For $14 billion, they're going to be able to say they're the fastest growing offline retailer now, in addition to being the fastest online growing retailer. So when you look at what that means to a $550 billion market cap company, this is probably a $30 or $50 billion accretive acquisition just based on their ability to announce 4 consecutive quarterly press releases saying we're now the fastest growing offline retailer. So this was a genius acquisition. And where I push back a little bit, we could absolutely rein them in. I'm a big believer in the Republican Roosevelt trust busting, where at some point it's healthy to reoxygenate the marketplace and break these guys up.
But you'd have to rearrange the antitrust laws, because so far what Amazon is doing is helping customers and consumers. I mean, they've lowered the rate of inflation, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, so kind of the Chicago Bork theory that if it's good for the consumer, we keep it away from it. But all you need to show is that there's monopoly-like power or abuse of that power or restraint of competition. And I would argue that when basically every consumer stock in the world now trades on the underlying performance of the stock, macro environment, and what Amazon is or isn't doing, you have effectively what is monopoly power that is restraining competition. So I think there is license for actually a DOJ intervention here.
See, I don't care which side of the political fence you're on. I think the amount of power amassed by these 5 huge technology companies, all American, it raises questions. I mean, can you really put that much power in the corporation?
Well, right on, brother. I'm with you. And let's look at the object of everyone's affection in terms of the innovation economy. Google, 70,000 employees, $750 billion in market cap. Would Google exist today if the DOJ had moved in on Microsoft in the late 90s and said, stop killing companies in the crib like you did Netscape? Google would not be here had we not had DOJ intervention to say, stop killing small companies. So the antidote to regulation is trust busting, and it's time, Stuart.
Okay, I hear you, Scott. It's just a very interesting argument when you've got so much power amassed by these giant corporations.
4 companies now with a market cap greater than the GDP of France or India.
That's quite a statistic, isn't it? You're going to come back and see us again?
I hope so.
If you're not careful, you will.
That's right.
Scott Galloway, he's all right. See you later.
Thank you, sir.